What? Anyways, guys, as you know, Chapter 3 and 4 will be releasing in 2025, so I'm going to go over everything that we know so far. Well, first off, we already know that Chapter 3 is going to be happening in a TV Dark World, as shown by the clip here. Not to mention, Chapter 3's progress is pretty much complete, as seen in the October newsletter, which states as follows. Chapter 3 is pretty much content complete. There will be essentially no changes to dialogue or gameplay from here. Hooray! Here's another tweet. Still console testing. There are fewer bugs, but there's a lot to go through. Haven't even tested PS5 yet. In addition to fixing Chapter 3/Chapter 4, we also need to implement having saves from the demo carry over to the main game on consoles. Luckily, I'm not on console. I play on PC, so I'll be fine, but a few console players, hopefully that gets fixed soon so the game can release. Well, here's a graph on what's needed to be released. So it starts with testing new functions, complete untested Chapter 4 English PC version, console ports, Japanese version, and other stuff. So right now we're probably on console ports. All that's left is bug testing, then we'll finally get the release. Up next, I'm probably going to be talking about the most important information we have on Chapter 3 so far, which is the Deltarune status update from September 2022. Hey, hard to believe it, but it's already been around 1 year since Deltarune Chapter 2 was released. Even now, there still seems to be a passionate fan base for what we put out, thanks in no small part to a disgusting man whose dialogue is probably the closest to the way I talk in real life. It feels like Deltarune really came into its own with Chapter 2. Thank you so much to everyone who's enjoyed everything so far, and is still looking forward to what will happen next. We're working hard to make something that will excite and delight fans of weird role-playing games, whether or not you like men with long noses. As stated last time, we've been simultaneously working on Chapters 3, 4, and 5 of Deltarune. A few more people are helping out, and the pace of the game creation has definitely improved from last time. The intention was to work on all 3 chapters simultaneously, but so far we've mostly just gotten work done on Chapters 3 and 4. Between 3, 4, and 5, we've already exceeded a chapter's worth of bullets, cutscenes, and gimmicks. Not only that, but the next chapters had certain aspects that took a while to set up. And now that those things are in place, the development of this game is only going to get smoother and smoother. As always, I want this thing to come out the most out of anyone on the planet, so we'll be doing our best to get it done. Well, as you saw there's a lot of content for Chapter 3 that's already been released. But the thing in the newsletter that I haven't shown you yet is probably the most important content so far. The Green Room. Well, as you can see here, this is probably going to be where the Lightners are going to be waking up in Chapter 3 after going to the TV world. Well, up next, I'm going to be talking about the second most important information about Chapter 3, which is the Spampton Sweepstakes. Alright, we're going over to the website now so I can show you some secrets about Chapter 3. Luckily, it's archived, even though the charity ended. And here we go. At the sweepstake prizes, we'll find our first hint into what Chapter 3 will have. So you'll click on the shirtwear, and then right here, scrappy. As you can see, we're in a dark room with only one door, and if you click it, as you can see, we're in the green room from the newsletter. So there's 3 doors here. We're going to start with the far left one first. So you're going to see 2 characters right here, and if you click them, next up is this door right here. So if you click it, you're going to see an enemy pulling a sock. And if you click him, you'll get a video. Well, that's it for this one. Finally, the far right. Click here, all you see is a TV. First is the Rousey nurse costume. You click on Fluff Cells, you're gonna see the same video from the green room. I'm not gonna play it, but you know. The next one, which is actually something new, is you click on Spamton 3D Celebrity Photo Cube. And you click right on Blink. You're gonna see a sprite of Susie blinking, which I assume is her waking up from the end of Chapter 2. The next one is probably the next big one, so we're moving on to that now. Alright, the final secret on the Spamton Sweepstakes website is right here. Click on Spamton Toilet Paper, and enhance on this image, and you'll see right here, Blue Bubble Rodeo. So if you type that in, you'll get sent to this. A website with 2 sprites of Chris and Susie wearing cowboy outfits, and it plays a little whip sound. That's it for the Spamton Sweepstakes website. Well, there's a lot of information on there, as you can tell. But up next, I'm going to be talking about some stuff that got removed. First up is the sneaking section of the game. This is an animation from the cut sneaking section. Supposedly it was too boring. This is probably the saddest one so far. The cowboy segment might be cut, which would really suck. Well, it reads as follows. Cowboy segment. True maniacs know there is some sort of extremely brief cowboy scene in Chapter 3. This was teased on the Spamton Sweepstakes website. However, this segment is in danger of being cancelled. Seriously? One of the only segments that we tease may end up getting cancelled? Well, that's how cowboy shows go, I guess. Well, some people have stated that it might not actually be cancelled, and it's just cancelled in universe, like the TV show got cancelled. Well, anyways, that should be it. Hold on. Still console testing. There are fewer bugs. There's a lot to go through. Haven't even tested PS5 yet. Mission faxing, Chapter 3-4. We still need to implement Pluie. We implemented Pluie. Who the hell is Pluie? Wait, hold on.